Hello, my name is Tom Whitehead and my website is Cuisine Thoughts. Today we're going to do some seared salmon and we're going to do some glazed carrots, and I'm going to take the glaze from the glazed carrots and we're going to nappage the top of the salmon for a final presentation. So I already have my carrots cut up. I have water boiling. So I'm going to put the carrots in the boiling water, and we're just getting that to tender. We want the carrots to be tender to our liking. Now, here's our piece of fish, and you'll see that the fish has a skin on it. I don't want the skin. So what you need to do, take a nice sharp knife, hold on to the end, and just pull it right down. There's your skin. Here's our salmon. I've got the oven at 350 degrees, and as most of you know by now, when I do things like meats and proteins, I like to sear them on top of the stove, and put them in the oven to finish cooking. So here's our salmon. Here's our pan we're going to use. We're going to get it hot. We're going to put some, this is canola, corn oil or canola, something that we can get a little hotter than olive oil without smoking. We're going to put a little salt on the fish. And this is the way I cook most of my fish. So if you want to learn how to cook fish, this is the way to do it. Now, the thing I've discovered that people are worried about is whether it's done. Well, if you eat sashimi or you eat sushi, you're eating raw fish, so that sort of argument I'm not sure about. But what we're trying to do is, some people like their salmon well done. Some like it so that it's pink in the middle. It's all up to you. I like my salmon just a touch pink. Let's see if we can do it. If it's not, I don't care that much. But any whitefish, this is the way you would do it. I've done it the same way with mahi. I've done it with, you'll do the same way with scallops. You'll do the same way with cod, haddock, anything. You'll sear one side, flip it, and put it in the oven. So I make a lot of rice, and I had something that's never happened to me before happen. I had my pot on. You've seen me make rice before in my lessons. Had the oil in it, put some onion in to saute a little bit. Then I put my rice in, my salt, mixed it all up, put a top on it, and put it into the oven. And then waited my 20-25 minutes. Very excited, came back in, pulled the rice pan out, opened it up. I hadn't put any liquid in. I make rice all the time. I guess this pandemic is getting everybody a little cuckoo in the head. So anyway, that was disappointing, but let's see what we got going on here. We're looking to get a nice char on that side, nice brown. Carrots are ready. can put a little bit of salt on the backside of the salmon too. There we go. Can you see that? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that nice brown color. Goes into the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven for maybe 5-7 minutes. In the meantime, we can see what we're going to do with our carrots. So the carrots have been cooked. They're in a colander right now. What we're trying to do is glaze them. Now the way I learned how to glaze carrots in cooking school was you put the water in the pan and you put in just enough water to barely cover the carrots. You had your sugar in the water, and what basically you're trying to do is reduce the water at the same time that the reduction of the water happens and you form a glaze, then the carrots will be done. I found that very tedious, and so I don't like doing it like that. The way I do it now, the easy way, is I cook the carrots. Now we're going to put some butter in this pan. Maybe a tablespoon or two. And then we're going to take some sugar. As soon as let me do this so we don't forget. So we're going to put some sugar in like I've done. We're letting it melt. I mean butter. What am I talking about? Butter. Now we're going to put some sugar. Don't confuse sugar and salt if you're looking at them right at the same time. I've done that before. Don't do that. You get the sugar will liquefy, mix with the butter, put the carrots in, and now you have a glazed carrot. You'll still need a little bit of salt, and we're done with that. So now we'll come back when the fish is ready and we'll plate up. Okay, the salmon has been in there 5 minutes maybe. Let's see what it looks like. Feels good. Just for the sake of it, let's temp it. Temping it around 125. That should be perfect. So what we're going to do is when we get these carrots, they're hot, but I want to get them hotter. And then we're going to take the carrots and put them on the plate. Beautiful glazed carrots. Now we have this beautiful glaze inside our pan. And I'm going to heat that up. And I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice on it. And this will be our sauce. beautiful. Let's sauce it. And there it is. Isn't that lovely? Well, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Bon appetit.